Good evening. I'm Joseph Clevenger, the proud principal at Rancho Buena Vista High School, and I welcome and thank you for being here tonight to celebrate the RBV class of 2020. It is my pleasure to introduce our dignitaries on stage tonight. From our Board of Trustees, President Rosemary Smithfield, Vice President Cipriano Vargas, Debbie Morton, Martha Alvarado, and former RBV Principal Rich Alderson. Also with us, Dr. Matt Doyle, Superintendent of Vista Unified School District. This evening, we will celebrate the conclusion of your students' K-12 education, as well as celebrate this class's parents and family members who have supported them along their journey to this graduation ceremony. Graduation from Rancho Buena Vista High School signifies that you have completed the requirements of a school that has set the standard for educational excellence for more than 30 years. The foundation of this excellence is the way those at RBV treat each other. Our teachers and staff work diligently to prepare our students for the future. We care for and love our students at RBV. The class of 2020 has shown their continued ability to care for others, their teachers, their families, and their community. The class of 2020 even traveled to Africa last summer to take care of endangered rhinos. With thousands of community service hours, participation in community meetings, and countless acts of kindness, you've demonstrated that you value the culture of RBV. I thank each of you for that. I thank our ASB and student leaders that have organized so many amazing events. I thank our PLUS team, who looks out for the social, emotional needs of every student at our school. I thank each of you for attending games, events, and trips that RBV offers. With a strong foundation and culture, RBV has 3 pillars that represent all we do. Those pillars are academics, arts, and athletics. The first pillar of excellence at RBV is our academics, and the class of 2020 has excelled academically. At RBV, we have the most prestigious honors program in San Diego County, and this year we have 20 full IB candidates. RBV has 48 CSF lifetime members. The RBV program, known as AVID, is graduating 39 students. Over 80% of the class of 2020 will be attending college in the fall. 19 Longhorns will be serving in the military beginning as soon as tomorrow. The class of 2020 has earned more than $750,000 in scholarships. The class of 2020 has shined academically. The second pillar of excellence at RBV is the arts. The class of 2020 has produced incredible visual and performing arts. The Rancho Buena Vista Band and Pageantry continued their dominance in bringing home dozens of first place and sweepstakes trophies. Our Maroon Magic has dazzled and impressed. The RBV Choir inspired and lifted up all those who were close enough to hear their voices. The RBV Drama created amazing shows such as Peter and the Starcatcher and Frozen Jr. Our visual art programs produced remarkable drawings, paintings, sculptures, and murals. RBV Photography captured the beauty of the year, including the difficult time of school closure. The RBV TV and film program has captured the very best at the ranch and has kept us connected while a global pandemic threatened to tear us apart. The RBV Digital Design, Medical Patient Care, Robotics, Computer Science, and Graphic Design programs have prepared our students for their future careers. The arts are alive and well at RBV. Class of 2020, thank you for your role in making RBV beautiful. The third pillar of excellence at RBV is the athletics. With 25 varsity CIF sports teams, RBV competed and won with class and dignity. RBV field hockey were CIF finalists. RBV cross country advanced to the CIF playoffs, as did the boys basketball team who, by the way, swept Vista High School at home and away. RBV wrestling shined once again, including sending Longhorns to the Masters and state meets, including one Longhorn who finished 4th in the state and 13th in the nation. Congratulations to Cassie Betancourt. The RBV girls soccer were the CIF championship winners and placed third in the state of California. Congratulations to all our athletes. RBV class of 2020, thank you for respecting the ranch. You have left a legacy of commitment, responsibility, and integrity. Seniors, as you go forward and make this world a better place, I challenge you to remember the lessons you have learned at RBV. I now add to those lessons. Class of 2020, the way you treat others matters. Treat them well. There is no substitute for hard work. It is the difference in life. Work hard. I know you will make us proud, and on behalf of the entire staff and faculty at Rancho Buena Vista High School, please remember, once a Longhorn, always a Longhorn. Congratulations, and hook 'em. It is now my pleasure to introduce and welcome the valedictorian for Rancho Buena Vista High School 2020, Bowen Fan.
You and I were born with the same inevitable fact. We are not immortal. Most of us choose to live our lives ignoring this fact, pushing the idea as far back into our minds as possible. But what if we, instead of cowering away from this idea in fear, stood up and welcomed it into our lives? Mortality is not a curse, but a blessing in disguise. Just by acknowledging this fact, we can give our lives meaning. I am not immortal. I am human. What will I do today, knowing there may be no tomorrow? The pandemic took away too much from us this year. We lost motivation to complete the rest of our coursework. We lost many of our precious senior experiences with our friends. We lost the rest of what should have been the most exciting year of our youth. But this very same pandemic gave us something in return. It gave us time to establish goals. It gave us time to think about our future. It gave us a reminder that we are human and not immortal. Let us face our mortality and say, no, we are not immortal, but this quarantine has made us more alive than ever. Now is the time to cherish memories with our loved ones, to achieve those goals we once made excuses for, to come out of quarantine reborn with a new perspective on life's challenges. We will grow together, craft more memories, and leave our mark on the world that says, we are the class of 2020. You will not take anything more from us. As we part ways, we must each seek our own purpose through opportunities, careers, and life choices. And through that purpose, we will leave a lasting legacy in our families, our communities, and the world. Life is short. That is what makes our existence so special, because the only way to live with meaning is to die, knowing that we have done all we could with this gift of life. I would like to thank all the teachers, staff, and volunteers. To them, students come and go, but to us, they will always be a part of our memory. Thank you all.
Thank you, Bowen. Please join me in welcoming the RBV Senior Class President of 2020, Alyssa Rodriguez.
My fellow graduates, friends, families, and staff, it is such an honor to be speaking to you all today. I am so glad the ceremony was able to happen, as it is one no one will forget. Before I get too far, I would like to thank Mr. Clevenger, Mr. Fay, and everyone else who has planned this ceremony to give us back part of our senior experience. We appreciate you. This is not the graduation or even the senior year any of us planned on having, and it's not fair that this happened. It's okay to feel that way. While this pandemic has affected all of us in extremely different ways, it's given each of us time to reflect and reminisce on the past. The time we rushed the court after beating Vista twice. The time we had a carnival ride on campus for homecoming. The time when we got the DJ taken away from us and when we got him back. The times we were at Rancho much longer than we would have liked to be, and the times when we didn't want to leave. Our first gamer performance as a Longhorn and our last. The times when we were cramming for a test and the times when we put hours in on a project. The times we laughed until we cried and the times we broke down because we didn't know what we wanted to do after high school. The first steps we took on campus and the last steps we took through the hallways. This strange period of quarantine has made a lot of us think back, and the memories are genuine and sincere. No matter how much we may have said we hated high school, it's helped us learn more about ourselves and who we want to be. Since our first day here, thanks to teachers, counselors, coaches, and even friends, we've come so far. We've grown from lost children scared to enter high school into young adults prepared for whatever lies ahead. We've learned how to overcome adversity when it's both in our hands and when it's out of our control. This pandemic has been an obstacle for all of us, again in our own individual ways. However, the way we have come together has shown our resilience and in fact our growth. We've gained a greater sense of unity than other classes have or ever will. We have had critical moments in life stripped away from us, causing us to have a greater appreciation for the moments we do have. This moment in time has shown us that we are truly all in this together. And with this togetherness, we can leap into the future, because once a Longhorn, always a Longhorn. Thank you to Ms. Anderson, Ms. Walheimer, Ms. Newman, Mr. Kleinrath, and Mr. Fay for being my mentors throughout this journey. Thank you to my family and best friends, Abby and Sarah, for supporting me through it all. And thank you to the class of 2020 for making these last 4 years unforgettable.
Thank you, Alyssa. Now, I would like to formally present the class of 2020 for acceptance. I certify to School Board Trustee President Rosemary Smithfield that the students of Rancho Buena Vista High School, class of 2020, have met the criteria established by the Vista Unified School District, Board of Education, and the California Department of Education, and do rightfully deserve the distinction of high school graduates with the receipt of a high school diploma. President Rosemary Smithfield, will you come up to accept the class of 2020?
Principal Clevenger, I accept the class of 2020. I officially declare you to be graduates of Rancho Buena Vista High School of the Vista Unified School District. Congratulations, class of 2020. Seniors, I saw many of you on your very first day of your school career as kindergartners. I taught many of you that year. I have had the chance to watch you grow. If you can think back to that very first day, look at all the amazing things that you have done since that time. The good decisions you have made have led you here. You are ready now to move on. I hope that you take what you have learned during your time in our schools and use it to make good decisions and do great things in your future. Congratulations.
Class of 2020, please welcome RBV ASB President Sophia Becerra.
All right, class of 2020, we did it. We're finally here. On the count of 3, turn your tassel from left to right. 1, 2, 3. Congratulations, everyone. Let's hear those horns.